2012 Dodge Caravan. Gonna do plugs and coils. The plug number is let's see, Champion RER 8ZWC. No, sorry, WYCB4. Hopefully you can read that. Alright, so the first thing we do, you can disconnect the negative battery cable. This top here just pulls right off. We can disconnect the radiator hose. Pull that off there. Pops off there. Just try to get that out of the way. And then we're going to take the air filter system off. So you got, let's see, 1, 2, back there, 3, clamp. Pull that out of the way. And this hose here, let's say that just pulls off. If it's a cold day, make sure you use a heat gun so you don't break any of the plastic. You can loosen this clamp, loosen this clamp. There's no clamp on the throttle body, and then this whole assembly pulls this right out. Also, you got to disconnect this connector right here and take that all the way. And your 3 coil packs, let's see, that's 1, 3, 5 are in the back. Those will be accessible. The ones that here that are 2, 4, 6, those are not accessible unless you take the air plenum off. So to take that off, let's see, this, you can use a screwdriver or something, pry this pop rivet up, plastic rivet, and then 8mm. There's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, one underneath there, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 down in there, 7. And still that won't come off because the reason we took the radiator hose off, these are 10mm bolts here. There's 1 there and 1 down there. And then on this plate back here, let's see if we can find it, if you can see it. Alright, there's 1 here, and then there's another one. Let's see, yeah, oh, I'm sorry, 1 there and 1 here. Take those 10mm nuts off. And then the tricky part is down here, you pull this plastic piece off, and then there's a 13mm or 1/2 inch nut. Take that off, and then this bracket, all you have to do is just push it back, and then that allows the whole plenum to come off. Now you don't have to take any of these other wires off, except maybe this hose. This just pops off, because once you lift this up, and you can kind of lift it up and off to the side and leave the rest of this stuff hooked up, that will give you access to your coil packs. And holding in the coil pack is, you got a little tiny press adapter, and it's similar to that one that's on there, and 10mm bolt right there. So you just undo that, make sure that's off, and then kind of give it a twist and slowly pull it up. And you can do that to all those. And then this is 5/8. It's a 5/8 deep socket with an extension to go down in there. And make sure you got a rubber boot. If you don't have a rubber boot, make sure you get something that's magnetic that can eventually lift that spark plug out. Make sure you gap your plugs, and then put everything back in reverse order. Make sure everything's tight. And the only connector is this connector right there. That's the only connector. You got the hose here, the hose there. Just put that plate back on, the 2 10mm bolts, and that 1/2 inch nut down there. That's a combination nut bolt. That's a little pain to get off. And then also, when you move this plenum off to the side, make sure you put a towel in place so nothing gets down in there. And that's about it. So if you're gonna do, I don't know why you would just do the rear, but the rear, you only got to take the air box off, all this assembly off. But this one, that's kind of the pain.